I've seen it.
I'm very happy to welcome you to the American Film Showcase program in Mongolia. I'd like to introduce today's honored guest. Her name is Sэнди Mklеод, and she is an Academy Award nominated independent filmmaker with experience in most of the major areas of filmmaking. And Seeds of Time is her first feature-length documentary film.
I hope that you'll enjoy the film. It took me 5 years to make it, and we're going to have a question and answer session after the film.
Being a family farm, there was always a sense that you had to look after your neighbors and that you had a responsibility.
The film that I made is about a guy who started the seed vault under the Arctic Circle. And the reason I made the film is that he's an example of a single individual who did something that will benefit the entire global community. And I think those are important stories to tell now. And I understand that the Mongolian Seed Bank has actually sent seeds to Svalbard, which is good for you.
So I think, yes, I heard that the movie is about the environmental issues.
Svalbard.
Svalbard, okay. So that's we also have some of our stations in Svalbard.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering about that.
The Svalbard, some of our very off-barley and they have our stations, the CGR center, like Simi.
That's the one who has the drying.
Plant, single plants.
Uh-huh.
But unfortunately, the Mongolia is still not a member to International Treaty of Land and Resources.
No, you haven't signed that yet.
Not signed yet, but we are trying.
Good.
The only research institution where we do a lot of research on the crop science in Mongolia. So that's why this institute covers as many areas as possible, including plant breeding, soil science, some farm management systems, even seed production.
The agronomist at the company. Last year they were able to only get 30% of their plant.
Wow, it was really bad last year.
I think the main message was to show that individuals do make a difference, and that even though I think this planet is faced now with some incredible obstacles that we probably haven't seen, that as a single individual you can actually change things. We have for a long time, I think, been much more of a competitive society than we have been a collaborative society, and Carrie couldn't have accomplished this without a lot of collaboration and a lot of help from the international community. And I think that that's the kind of thing that we need to see more of. We need to help each other, learn how to help each other. Which I think have never really seen before. And I'd always loved to tell stories, so I thought filmmaking might be just the place for me to tell some stories. It became sort of painfully clear to me that the way we live is not sustainable, and that the planet doesn't have the resources to sustain our current lifestyles. And I became aware of this man, Kerry Fowler, because the time for us is in some ways running out. We're not living a sustainable life. And these seeds, which enabled us to go from being hunter-gatherers to agrarians, are a kind of precious measure of where we are in time. So the seeds are a marker, in a way, of where we are and what we've lost, and where we hope to go in order to survive. I came to Mongolia because I was invited by the American Film Showcase, but it's a place that I've always wanted to come to. It's always seemed like a really exotic place to me, so I'm happy to be here and excited to be able to take in some of the Mongolian culture. I would definitely want to come back to Mongolia. The people here I find very intriguing and friendly, and I can see that there are lots of interesting stories here, and that you're a culture that's going through a big transition right now. And whenever that happens, there are always lots of interesting stories, I think, to be told to the rest of the world about that. So it's a rich culture, and it's not like any other part of the world I've ever been to.
Certo.